Welcome, everybody. My name is Steve Perez. I have the privilege of serving as the interim provost and vice president of academic affairs here at Chico State. What a great morning this is. It is a great morning to be a Wildcat. On behalf of the trustees of the California State University and the faculty, staff, and students at Chico State, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 commencement of California State University, Chico. Will you please rise if you are able and remain standing while Claire Vandeman, musical theater major, sings the national anthem. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Claire. And thank you to the Chico State Wind Ensemble under the music direction of Christopher Navarrete. Please be seated. Now, please turn your attention to the screen for a special video presentation from President Gail Hutchinson, recognizing the sacred Mechoopda land on which the university rests.
We acknowledge and are mindful that Chico State stands on the lands that were originally occupied by the first people of this area, the Mechoopda, and we recognize their distinctive spiritual relationship with this land, the flora, the fauna, and the waters that run through campus. We are humbled that our campus resides upon sacred lands that since time immemorial have sustained the Mechoopda people and continue to do so today.
Thank you very much. Today, we are celebrating our graduates and sharing their excitement with their family, friends, and supporters. This is the best time of year by far because we get to recognize the achievements of our graduates and feel your pride as you look to what's next. Today, we confer the bachelor's degrees on those students completing majors in the College of Business. All right, you got a little timid on me again there. Let's hear it. On the College of Business. That's better. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of our platform party. Colleagues, please stand if you are able or wave when I call your name. Alexandra Pomado, student reflection speaker and candidate for a bachelor's degree in business administration. Robert Sprague, faculty in the College of Business. Terrence Lau, dean of the College of Business. Gail Hutchinson, president of Chico State and our mace bearer. Marianne Paiva, chair of the Academic Senate. Isaac Brundage, vice president for student affairs. Jesse Reeder, representing staff council. Monique Senze, Vice President for Information and Technology. Joseph Morales, Chief Diversity Officer. Jamie Clyde, Interim Vice President for Business and Finance. And Seema Sarawat, Chief of Staff. Graduates, there are so many people here at Chico State that have worked to support your success. I want to thank all the staff and faculty that work so hard every day to help you reach the future that you desire. I also want to thank you for coming to Chico State, for choosing to come here and spend some time with us and allowing us the privilege to help you along your path. Thank you very much. It is my great honor to introduce the president of our university, Dr. Gail Hutchinson. In her over 30 years here at Chico State as faculty, chair, dean, and now as president for 7 years, President Hutchinson has provided inspirational leadership focused on our students and their success. Her passion for Chico State is unmatched. Her commitment to shared governance is exemplary, and her dedication to our campus and its future is unwavering and will have long-lasting impact. President Hutchinson will be retiring at the end of June, and the class of 2023, you are her last graduates. President Hutchinson, thank you for all you have done for this campus and for this community.
Thank you, Dr. Perez. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, class of 2023. And greetings to our family and friends. Today we gather to celebrate the unwavering and extraordinary class of 2023. The exceptional and unwavering and extraordinary class of 2023. May I hear from you? As you take your place in the distinguished company of university-educated scholars, this year we will recognize more than 3,200 graduates in 7 ceremonies over 5 days. And each of you has a personal story of triumph to tell. Many of you are first in your family to graduate college. Many navigated food and housing insecurity, yet you did not let any of these challenges stand in your way. Your journey to degree over the past few years is unlike the experiences of generations of students who have graduated before you. Through a pandemic, historic wildfires, atmospheric rivers, and drought, through late-night study sessions, probing research, team projects, and presentations. You persevered, you prevailed. Faculty and staff went above and beyond to help you, and they did their best to engage you in learning and provide you with the support you needed. And now, you stand ready for what lies ahead. Graduates, you are an inspiration to future Wildcats, to your families, and to the community writ large. Your tenacity, coupled with your level of achievement during arduous times, will be long remembered through messages of hope and strength that will ripple across generations. Children, perhaps your children, will follow in your footsteps to pursue an education with dreams and confidence for a brighter future. Graduates, just as you have done. Many of you have not been alone in your educational journey. Your loved ones, your parents, guardians, significant others, teachers, mentors, family, and friends have encouraged you, have supported you all along the way. They have sacrificed for you. And today, they are here to rejoice with you in your accomplishments. So we're going to take a moment. We're going to take a moment to thank them. And when I give a count of 3, I want you to be as loud and proud as you can to thank not only family and friends in the audience here, but online as well. Are you ready, graduates? 1, 2, 3. Class of 2023, you never disappoint. Well done. Today is only the first of what will surely be many future successes. Just as your university has risen to prominence over the past few years, so too will you. With the values and knowledge you have acquired, the research you have conducted alongside your professors, and the discoveries that you've made, both personal and academic, you have what it needs to continue on your own journey. You have what it takes to pursue your own path to prominence. I encourage you to be a champion of democracy, safeguard personal freedoms, and protect our planet, our home. Consider differences of opinion, embrace facts, and remain open-minded and curious. Service beyond self and inclusive communities of excellence have structured the core of your undergraduate studies here at Chico State. Wildcats, we know we are stronger when we work together to solve challenges. Now, it is my hope that you will take the education that you've received at Chico State and continue to live our time-honored values, develop views, and even develop your voice, and use that voice to positively impact the world around you, to do and dare to make a difference. We speak often of mitigating and preventing catastrophic events like wildfire and pandemics, shrinking our carbon footprint, improving soil health, and managing water usage. We focus on societal issues like addressing food security, food insecurity and food security, and the needs of those experiencing homelessness, as well as global refugees. These remain some of the greatest challenges of our time, but today, I'd like to dig into a subject attracting a lot of attention lately, and that is one of loneliness and isolation. I read an opinion piece in the New York Times by Surgeon General Vivek Murthy that explored the topic and its impact on individuals and communities. And according to Murthy, loneliness can be as detrimental to public health as smoking and more harmful than obesity. The Surgeon General identifies loneliness and isolation as a top public health priority for our nation. So what steps might one take to prioritize human connection? These may sound familiar to you, Wildcats, because they resemble Chico State's effort to constantly nurture our community of caring and our culture of belonging. Ideas to combat loneliness and isolation that I wish to share with you include strengthening the social infrastructure to bring people together, including school and workplace programs, and creating space where we disconnect from technology. That's right, disconnect from technology and connect and reconnect with people. By rebuilding more connected lives and more connected communities, we will strengthen the foundation of our individual and collective well-being and be better poised to respond to the threats we face as a nation. Graduates, as you make your way in the world, I hope you will be mindful to embrace connection. Maintain your relationships with each other, with your faculty, and with your alma mater. Together, you represent the change makers of tomorrow, and there has never been a more important time to make a difference. So take pride in your academic journey, celebrate your achievements, and know deeply that we are immensely proud of you. We believe in you. Believe in yourselves. The world is now yours to make better. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce to you the Chair of the Academic Senate, Dr. Marianne Paiva.
Thank you, President Hutchinson. It's always really hard to follow her because she's so fantastic. So thank you so much, President Hutchinson. The view from up here is spectacular. Oh my goodness, you all look so amazing. But last night I was talking to President Hutchinson, actually we were sitting, and she all of a sudden looked at me and said, I want to savor this moment. And so I want you all to savor this moment because it is a moment you will remember for the rest of your lives. My name is Marianne Paiva, and I'm a proud Chico State alum. It is so humbling to be standing before you today. I'm also the Academic Senate Chair, and I represent the faculty of Chico State. They are here supporting you, and I am so grateful for them. Before I forget, I want to give a shout out, a special thanks to every member of the staff here at Chico who showed up today and who show up every day to make this a special event. They're all the people running around here in red shirts. Can you give them a hand? I see you, red shirt folks. And to my faculty colleagues, again, thank you so much for being here today, but also for the entire time your students have been here. Thank you for showing up and serving your students and for supporting each other. On behalf of the faculty and the Academic Senate of Chico State, it is my pleasure to say congratulations to the class of 2023. Woo. What a day to celebrate. And I know it's a little bit hot out there. It's Chico. The tomatoes grow well here because of this heat, but it's hot out there today, I know it. But it is still, what a day to celebrate. And today we are celebrating so many of life's ups and downs, happy moments and struggles that have brought you here, right to this seat right now. I know the struggles you have faced collectively, and I know the perseverance it took to reach this spot today. I celebrate your perseverance. You came here as dreamers, as seekers, believers, all with a shared goal, a college degree, the promise of opportunity. Right now, this college degree is hope. That's the one common thing that you all have right now. This college degree is hope. When you got here, you faced challenges and barriers that on some days seemed insurmountable. I know that many of you struggled to navigate college life, to find a safe place to sleep, and to get enough to eat. I know many of you juggled jobs, families, and caring for your loved ones. I know that many of you faced illness and financial worry, and yet you showed up, you persevered. You showed up to early morning classes, those are tough, late night seminars, lab classes, and office hours. You worked harder, you leaned in, you fought for your education, and you succeeded. I celebrate your tenacity. I celebrate every hard-earned B and every paper that made you question the world around you. I celebrate the family who cheered you from afar and encouraged you to never give up. I celebrate the friends who intellectually challenged you. Friends, are you here? Yes. And then gave you a safe place to relax. As faculty, we celebrate the hope and dreams that are before you now. We celebrate the opportunities that will present themselves to you. We celebrate the lives you will continue to build, proud that Chico State is a fundamental brick in the foundation of your future. You will have many more celebrations in your life, but today, savor this moment because it's all about celebrating you. So congratulations, Chico State Wildcats, class of 2023. Enjoy today.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Paiva. Let's hear it for Dr. Paiva. Now we have a special treat. One of your own, a member of the class of 2023, a candidate for bachelor's degree in business administration, will share her reflections with you today. Let's give a hearty welcome to the podium to Ali Pomada. Thanks, Ali.
Thank you, Gail. What a happy day! Firstly, congratulations to the class of 2023. And a second congratulations to our loved ones, professors, and faculty in the audience who've supported us along our way. To those who I haven't had the joy of meeting, I'm Allie, a business marketing major and Self-Reliant Sales Program member from Sonoma County, California. I'm going to start by asking you all to raise your hand if you've ever heard somebody say, college was the best time of my life, or I'd do anything to be in college again. Scary, right? Hearing this countless times over from my family and friends growing up had always made me fear the moment I'd be standing here with you all. These very worries felt all too similar to those that we had before our journey here at Chico State began.
Tell them you're going to wait for the train.
We're going to wait for the train. Classic Chico. Alrighty. These worries felt... lucky me, am I right? I love you right back. All right, is it game time?
Yep, game time.
All right, these worries felt all too similar to those that we had before our journey here at Chico State began. Is this my place? Will I find my people, my purpose? Did I choose the right major? These questions will not be answered immediately, nor will the many unknowns of our next chapter be. It wasn't till this last semester, as time sped up, and the realization I only had so many more walks past smile-filled porches, and only so many more adult recesses, aka goofing off at the rec for hours on end, that the realization that the last 4 years will have been the best of my life weighed heavily on me. In an effort to ease my overwhelming feeling of impending doom, I began to think about what has made my time in our small town so special. In doing so, I realized that many of the moments that have written the pages of our chapter here do not have to be confined to our college experience. Well, maybe with the exception of rocket fuels on Tuesdays. Holding our friends close, loving unconditionally, smiling at strangers, and savoring our phone call catch-ups with loved ones far away. Belly laughs turn to tears, dancing till our feet blister, and singing till our voices rasp. Once mundane Trader Joe's runs and chores turned into blissful adventures in the company of our favorite people. These are the moments that have made the last 4 years the best of our lives. The best time of our lives didn't just happen. The continued joy we found in the mundane was driven by the understanding that our time here together was finite. And our mindfulness to continue to make the most of our now will ensure that these last 4 years, well, certainly some of the best, will be just the beginning. It certainly wouldn't be a graduation speech without a cheesy movie quote. So without further ado, I'd love to share a blip from one of my favorite coming-of-age movies, Perks of Being a Wallflower. I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures become old photographs. We all become somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening, and I can see it. The one moment when you know you're not a sad story, you're alive, and you stand up and you see the lights on the building and everything that makes you wonder. And you're listening to that song and on that drive with the people who you love most in this world. And in this moment, I swear, we are infinite. 2023 graduates, I'm forever grateful to have been a part of your now, and all the more excited to get to cheer you on into our infinity. Future friends, loved ones, peers, coworkers of the class of 2023 will know that you are company worth keeping. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Let's hear it one more time for Allie Pomato. Well done, Allie. Distinguished visitors and guests, family and friends, it is now my great pleasure to introduce the candidates for bachelor's degrees. Would Dr. Terrence Lau, Dean of the College of Business, please come to the podium?
Distinguished guests, families, and friends, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business, it is my honor to present to President Hutchinson the Chico State 2023 candidates for bachelor's degrees. Faculty marshals, would you please present your candidates for degree?
Thank you, Terrence.
Jonathan Griffin.
Jules Nesnadny. Alexandra Torres. Amy Navarro.
Daniel Hale. Alex Raymond Brown.
Alexandra Pomado.
Julia Elizabeth Lang. Alicia Fintoya. Rachel Brower. magna cum laude.
Nicholas Revolinsky.
Lauren Nicole Keene, magna cum laude.
Christina Mitchell. Ryan McCumber. George Youssef.
Trevor Dubose. Blake Evan Adami.
Robert Matthew Squire.
Zachary Bennett Hansen. Stephen Gager.
Jake Weichel. Idali Lynn Montgomery.
Kenneth Dudman. Stone Katoni. Delaney Emig. Jacob Thomas Levers. Colby Baker.
Ian Podziad. Casey Maloney, magna cum laude. Sharon Thompson.
Abby Melani Wetzel Chin.
Manuel Bernardo Ramirez Ceniceros.
Dean Gorans. Kinsey Cook. Gavin Gillum. Samuel Bindi, cum laude.
Gavin Pickert.
Abhimanyu Danwantri.
Anthony Joseph Scott Sr.
Amra Erdenatuya. Robert Hodas. Christopher Brown.
Ava McKay. Noah Ross.
Liam Carroll. Anthony Caskey.
Evan Swartz. Brianna Lee Robertson.
Rachel Aspegrin. Lily Dutra. Jack Gillespie.
Amanda Nelson.
Matthew Glennon. Samantha Houghton. Trenton Isaac Green. Kelly Litchfield, cum laude. Kimberly Ka Bao Kang. Camille Lidster. Jenny Lore. Sabrina Halimi, cum laude. Pachia Lore. Jaden Heinchel. Ethan Bullingett. Brady Brandt. Nolan Marshall Harris. Jack Franz. Tay Burns. Keanu Colado.
Drake Nelson.
Josh Larson.
Alexa Rogers. Jonathan Bay Wynn. Andrew Pilch. Terry Moody. Milad Zolfagari.
Brandon Keanu Delgadillo.
Peyton Alexander Michael Teets.
Emma Dozier. Christian Hernandez. Craig Stephen Adams III. Dean Fogel. Gianna Marie Lagerlof.
Ty Walling.
Hannah Marin Cruz. Rick Lane. Chandler Dakin.
Brandon Quintanilla. Clara Voltovsky. Clem Samoris.
Carly Calise. Monadi Jayasinghe.
Brooke Reed Odquist.
Danielle Del Real.
Courtney Thomas. Vanessa Lisette Martinez.
Aldo Garcia, summa cum laude. William C. Bratton III.
Erica Irene Ordez. Kyle Reardon.
Julissa Garcia.
Peter Ramirez.
Veronica Heredia Romero.
Isabel Rose Arias Soriano.
Hira Khan. Molly DeKeen.
Vincent Willis. Cole Brandon Walker. Dean Tognetti. Abigail McCauley, magna cum laude. Rich Myers.
Bailey McKenna Greenwell.
Ali Shahid. Sarah M. Spagnoli.
Mujtaba Azam. Christina Colette Leach. Manav Gulati.
Eric Mahaffey.
Harveer Singh Gill. Sai Mina Her. Liam Dirksen. Travis M. Kaneshiro, cum laude. Karina Fuentes. Arliss Feathergill.
Ariana Montero Pille.
Mark Leese. Simone Brannon. Jennifer Ann Fryer.
Chan Sechin. Zarmeen Sehir Tahir.
Bethlehem Ashagri.
Cassandra Sanchez Magallon.
Stephen Lawrence Hayes Jr.,
Kimberly Verismel Soto.
Daniela Belarjon, McCrae Grace, Parker Cummins,
Maxwell Dylan Michaels.
Jessica Christine Hagman,
Garvin Auda.
Dalia Castañeda Robledo,
Maya Roth. Madison Riley. Samantha Jade Providence.
Araya Armstrong, Emily Barraza, Blake Bacon, Stephen Henson,
Jessica Nicole Torres. Logan Carl Schulberg.
Natalia Vasiliki Good, Emmanuel Brizuela,
Christina Silva.
Saskia Doba, Anna Elizabeth Franco Garcia,
Latrell Ray. Julia Doris Whitman. Jonah Perez.
Maria Hernandez Adame,
Thomas Salisbury.
Yael Campoy, Kyle Joseph Briggs,
Carlos Antonio Martinez.
Thomas Freeman, Amaury Gomez, Ames Bliss IV, Jonathan Espinoza,
Noah Donald Newberry. Alejandro Salinas Espinosa, cum laude.
Morun Botjargal, Ashley Lopez,
Aaron Brian Mickelson. Wyatt Sarconi. Cassidy Snell.
Alyssa Cheyenne Grebmeyer,
Timothy Dalton Ward. Julia Santos. Luke Vang. Amanda Donna Marie Roach. Jose Ruiz.
Ryan Cano, Miles Kaneko,
Peter Tavernier.
Matthew Duffy, Colton Matthew Cummings, Chris Berry, Joseph George Kovacs, Gladys Lopez, Taya Erickson, Jillian Christine French.
Chad Anthony Nicholson.
Samantha Cruz. Alexis Anderson.
Albert Cruz Reyes.
Haley Colorotello.
Yasneli Martinez Guindule. Christina O'Brien.
Mia Collins. Natalie Avalar. Tyler Ashman. Emma Green.
Taylor Stewart. Ashley Mills.
David Huereca Estrada. Mark Ferlanick.
Joshua Spence. Ashton Page McClaskey. Christian Rodarte.
Lauren Grace Harris. Audrey Natalie Castillo.
Sarah Sharifi.
Pete Rollins Afato. Hannah Dale. Sophia Askari. Alexis Erickson. Catherine Rose Haney. Freddie Fisk. Valeria Corona.
Dominic Anthony Paletti. Sydney Montgomery Osel. Jonah Alexander St. Clair. Mukadas Rafiq.
Dylan Christopher Hirschkorn. Fatima Aziz. Anthony Kanata. Joshua Christopher Harris. Jacob Hohanessian. Elvira Aguilar Ornelas.
Nicholas Ramos. Divya Pandit. Taryn Tyndall.
Martha Becerra Oliveros. Dominic Courtney.
Antonio Plancarte Jr. Kevin Michael Reed. Olurin Olayeye. David Schmidt. Brianna Ortiz. Natalia Mercado. Shelley Tao.
Aaron Snow.
Amber Ortiz Nance.
Ivan Chavez. Alexa Galosi. Jeremy Cheragino. Solomon Katzman, Matthew Gagan, Kevin Gorman, Landon Hall, Gabriel Ladron de Guevara, Colin Hickey, Aidan Justice Brennan, Evan Ausman,
Lindsay Musgrave,
Kevin Jolas, Joseph DiMaggio,
Chiyu Nanki, Nicholas George Pina, Deidre Parham,
Jack Cheney, Devin Gabriel Bambo Camarillo, Darren Barton, Jackson Baker, Jagger Healy, Colby Del Carlo, Emily Johnson,
Casey Valcarcel, Karina Marie Mendoza, Pamela Yvette Santos,
Mia Isabella Leon,
Juliet Pacheco Rojas, Jayla Chloe Worrell, Preston Rodriguez, Brianna Marie Naranjo, Austin Todd,
Matthew Flint, Lucas Eastburn, David Michael Alvarado,
Caleb Ryan Oliveira,
Carlos Jauregui II, Christy Dean,
Susan Marie Turner, cum laude, Dylan Austin Salyer, Zachary Paul,
Francisco Larameyer,
Si Young Park, Jacob Walker, Gabriel Isaiah Reyes,
Nicholas Giusepponi,
Araceli Zavala Sheridan,
Jose Hernandez Bazan, Natalie Foltz,
Jesse Martin,
Iris Lopez Lopez, Juan Jaime, Erica Jadzia Guzman,
Christina Pucci,
Lauren Cotton,
David Smiley, Megan Zanardelli, Hunter Singleton, Nicholas Weiss.
Eliana Brianne Croninger.
Luis Medina. Ashley Roble. Evan Naves. Luke Newhart. Eduardo Villacana Vieira. Aaron Schur. Jackson Van Doren. Luke Pollock. Valerie Robin Valle. Matthew Merritt Pollock.
Nicholas Clements. Nathaniel Hansen. Brandon Lara. Tatsuya Hori. Ahmed Khan. Caitlin Lakey, magna cum laude. Garrett Michael Franz.
Joshua O'Neill. Landon Nicholas Oros.
Marissa Diatri. Sebastian Daniel Frias. Hannah Dardano. Delilah E. Herrera. Madeline Littman, summa cum laude. Frank Chavero. Caitlin Renee Condon.
Ethan Victor Wright. Dylan Oglin. Timothy Varecki Jr.
Jacob Goldberg, cum laude. Jesse Alcantar.
Chelsea Weddington.
Levi Jago. Alden Friedman. Nick Harper.
Thomas Siegert.
Abigail Duchesne.
Dashel Weiner.
Robert Ashbaugh, magna cum laude.
Cameron Joseph Martin Mena. Taranay Shireen Major. Alexander Ramos.
Duncan Lopez. Benjamin Baker. Vinay Kokreja, magna cum laude.
Tyler Van Buren.
Cole Ernie. Julia Guzman.
Vangs Young.
Gabrielle Lopez.
Destin Rojas. Evan Monroe Ulrichs. Carlos Ruiz Guzman.
Keegan James Baird. Blake Grubert.
Kartik Pabi.
Forrest Daly.
Christopher Leo Pimentel. Vincent Maldonado. Ryan Pamatmat.
Alexis Eckstein.
Hunter Vela. Christian Mata.
Matthew Kerr.
Trinity Smith.
Lauren Elizabeth Clayton.
Nicolette Christina Woodward.
Ricardo Gallardo.
Jared Madar.
Brian Escamilla.
Kimberly Fetfadong. Jordan Mello.
Brooke Araya.
William Phelps.
David Bonnert. Kaz Egan. Jonathan Escato.
Moses Salgado. Robert Wayne Turnquist. Callie Valencia.
Reagan Cole.
Nicole Robertson.
Peter James Alvarez.
Dylan Toll.
Zach Angurasov. Parveer Singh Grayawal. Connor Deutsch.
Eric Melton.
Mason Hobart. Rebecca Bricker. Kenneth Barrett Burzo. Sofia Mariana Hernandez.
Diana Anda, cum laude.
Jocelyn George.
Kirsten Steele. Jasmine Masariego. Evelyn Munguia Marquez. Danielle McGuire, summa cum laude. Angelina Torres. Sophia McBride. Kobe Robbins, cum laude.
Trini Liu, cum laude.
Christian Wolf. Brooke Nolan. Juan Diego Rivera. John Vang. Brianna Wehan. Ryan Tham. Isabella Terreo.
Sydney Carbaugh.
Shelby Lynn Solis. Zachary Morgan.
Juliet Gearin. Bennett Gertz. Garrett Gannon.
Jacob Toretta. Nicholas Martin.
Diego A. Flores.
Brandon Montoya.
Samina Kaur Gurwal, magna cum laude.
Julian Watkins.
U.V. Kang.
Zachary Brian Wilson.
Tyler Lyons. Dakota Darton. Eric Alustiardi.
Evan Joseph Murray.
Ahmad Ahmad. Austin Anderson.
Madison Perez.
Trevor Johnson.
Mario Alberto Medina Cerda. Siddharth Sharma. Brennan Wiegert.
Jared Johnson.
Roberto Manarez Gines. Daisy Santos. Mariana Aurora Rodriguez. Vanessa Zapata Vargas. Nicole Gomez McGowan.
Yen Kug Lee. Paul Anthony Guevara. Mai Lee. Dilrup Gill.
Kelsey Westermeyer.
Sophia
Irvin Tejas.
Monique Stewart. Jonathan Johnson.
Leslie Garcia Perez.
Taylor Stadler.
Francis Torres. Leonel Torres Espinoza. Andrew Menai. Leslie J. Moreno. Lizeth Moreno.
Charlie Epstein.
Manuel Sanchez Perez.
Isidro Chavez. Pace Freeman. Josue Castillo.
Benjamin Millar.
Kirsten Nicole Hufty.
Ahmed Shihab.
Jasmine Castillo. Gianni Trocoli Camberos. Gabriela Barboza. Brianna Hernandez. Lupita Aramburo. Katie Jane Densham. Cassandra Harris. Karina Elizabeth Marie Lucero. Jocelyn Camacho.
Nina Yang.
Christopher Jack Caruth.
Let's give Chris an extra round of applause. We're almost there. Almost there. Students, almost one more thing we have to do, but before we do this, make sure your tassel is on the right side of your mortarboard. Tassels to the right. Okay, thumbs up when you're ready. Excellent. Candidates, please stand. By the virtue of authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to the course of study that you have pursued, with all attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left to signify this momentous occasion. To the unwavering and exceptional class of 2023, on behalf of the entire Chico State community, with joy for the moment and hope for the future, I offer each and every one of you my most heartfelt and hearty congratulations.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. Family and friends, thank you so much for joining us today. Please exit the stadium carefully and have safe travels home.